really excited to have David Nurse on here. He's from Perfect Shots, and he's also an NBA shooting coach to individual athletes across the world. He flies around everywhere. So, David, how did you first hear about this ketone stuff?
So what I mainly do is I'll train NBA players, and everything that I do for them is trying to enhance them to the highest level that they can perform at, both physically on court, mentally, just everything. So I've been a pretty big self-imposed biohack, as I would say, and listened to a podcast, Ben Greenfield's, heard about it, saw how cool it looked, and I just got super interested in it just like that.
Awesome. And you're actually on a ketogenic diet itself too. So it's kind of a double whammy. A lot of this ketone ester stuff has been only tested on non-keto adapted people. So we can talk about that in a second. But how long have you been on a ketogenic diet?
Probably about 9 to 10 months, I would say. Okay. Yeah. And I function at a way higher level, I feel like, on a ketogenic diet. I honestly can't imagine going any other way.
Great. Yeah, I've been vegan ketogenic. So my limitation of what I can eat is about this big for about a year now. Well, man, that chocolate recipe you sent me, I'd be a vegan ketogenic too if I eat that all day. Yeah. I'll definitely send you the details on that. So you're one of the few people in the world that have actually taken it now. How many times have you taken the ketone monoester?
Twice. Yep.
I don't know why. I think the lighting is not so good right here. But so it's the non-racemic, has no salt, no sodium, ketone monoester D. So it's non-racemic. And you've taken it now. You said 3 times.
Twice.
I thought you took it once with no glucose, and then the second time you took it with glucose, right? So let's talk about the first time you took it. I think you had, how much you weigh?
About 180.
180. So I think you took between 50 and 60 grams. Mm-hmm. So how was it your first time?
Man, my first time was amazing. Like, I know I was texting you and calling you right after telling you I literally felt like Superman doing it. That's literally how I was locked in the zone, basically. So with basketball players, our goal is to always get in the zone. So I'll have my guys imagine their best game, to kind of visually see themselves in there. And this is literally what I felt like. Like, I remember I think I was at a Clippers game or something. I had to be up for one of my players. It was a late night, and I didn't get much sleep. And I told you I was going to do it the next day. And so I was literally physically tired. It instantly felt like, boom, a lot more energy. I was actually excited to work out. And usually it's not like an excitement from lift to lift. It's like, I'm going to do it because I've been doing it my whole life and I'm committed to it. Right. But it's like, when is this going to be over? But I probably lifted for like an hour and 15 straight, easy, not tired.
Did you have any respiratory issues, ability to get in enough oxygen?
No.
That has been some people have reported that if they take just the ketones without the glucose, that they just can't get enough air. Their muscles feel fresh, but there's like a bottleneck.
No, I didn't really feel that. I ran some sprints just to kind of test that out afterwards, I remember. And I wouldn't say it was horrible respiratory. It wasn't great. I didn't feel any improvement in it, I guess. But it wasn't like,
you don't think?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't worse.
Might be different for people that are long-time keto adapted. Their VO2 max apparently does start to creep back up to baseline. So it might not be an issue. But then the second time I said, oh, David, you haven't even taken it with glucose, because that's the only scientifically proven incremental performance is with when you take both the glucose and the ketones. Because with not keto adapted people, just regular people, they found that if you take just ketones or just glucose, you're just swapping the two fuels out. And the holy grail is when you take them both together, except maybe keto adapted people. We've got to figure that out. So then I said, you got to take it now with glucose or sugar, and took it about a 1-to-1 ratio with the ketone monoester, and a half an hour, beforehand. So how was that experience? How did that compare?
That was an unbelievable experience again. So instead of comparing it to Superman, now I'm comparing it to Iron Man. That's what I decided, because it also, you can really feel yourself locked in the zone. And the last time I felt anywhere close to this feeling, which this put me into it in like literally 30 minutes. I went from, I remember 0.5 just on normal to I think it was 5.4 when I was mid-workout.
Right.
So the only other time
millimolars. That's the following. That's the ketone levels in your blood, 5.4, and that was after already burning some of it off. So you actually might have been probably higher than that at the beginning.
Yeah, and the only other time I've been that high, I mean, I took it the first time, but naturally I was on a 5-day fast, which got me to like 4.6 or something, and I felt the same, like a similar type of way where I was talking to people and saying words that literally I didn't even know that I could use in sentences. It just flowed, and I just felt like super smart. That's why I felt like I'm more prevalent to Iron Man than Superman.
Yeah,
but
I found myself, I've only actually taken it a couple times myself because I didn't want to waste it on myself, that I find myself saying the word less. Everything's slower and slow motion, and you just, I don't need that I don't need a stall tactic, and I'm just smooth sailing. So how was your recovery the next day on both of those workouts? And
recovery?
Would you normally be sore?
Yeah, I would normally be sore. I mean, I wouldn't normally be super sore, but after lifting for an hour and 15 minutes, doing 7 sets of front squats when I normally do like 5, and just continuing to lift and lift, yeah, I would normally be sore after that. Well, felt fine, no soreness.
People end up working out 20% more. So if you isolate the variables and you have the same workout that would normally make you sore, people have found that they are less sore when they come out the next day. But sometimes people will extend their workout by 25, 50% longer, and then they're more sore the next day because their workout was so much larger. So you have to, isolate the variables there. So you worked out a little bit more, but then your soreness was maybe the same as if you had just done a regular workout. Yeah,
I didn't feel sore, and I know you had told me that going into it, just kind of keep it the same, but like literally I was juiced up wanting to work out more. So it's like, and I actually had a dinner plan that I was supposed to be at that I had to tell them to push back. That would never happen before, basically.
So how did it taste?
Tasted horrible.
All right.
I compared it to
10 being orange juice, 2 being a tequila shot, and maybe 4 being a shot of ginger. Where did it land?
That 4 range is about right. 3 to 4. I compared to like that horrible medicine that your mom makes you take when you're a little kid, and you just know it just sucks.
Well, they don't do that anymore. Now the medicine all tastes good, but yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Okay, but would you be able to withstand that flavor for what it did?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Easy, yeah.
Elite athletes, it seems to be, no big deal. And, we're still working on the flavoring. Did I ever send you the actual raw flavor? So you could, instead of tasting it and thinking, oh, this is pretty horrible, you can actually taste it and be like, wow, this is amazing. Because the actual raw, I'll send that to you next time. You put just 1 drop on your knuckle, and you'll be, running to the water fountain and stuff. Yeah, it's made grown men cry. So.
It's that bad. The actual raw is that bad.
It's come a long way. So it's all relative. So whenever someone tells me that it tastes bad, I say, no, this tastes bad. And then they go, oh yeah, right. Now this tastes like, now this tastes like orange juice. But we are working on that. Let's see. I'm saying because I haven't had my. But I do find it interesting that you made a comparison to a 4-day fast. So it's essentially, in 15 minutes, you were able to recreate that 4-day fast.
Yeah.
Ending, the bad taste.
5-day fast. So it was a 5-day fast, and it was literally like, and I got to a higher level, and I felt better. I mean, I had more energy, obviously.
You weren't hungry.
I wasn't hungry. And the 5-day fast is a battle. Like, I did it for a challenge to myself. But I'd much rather, take that drink, stomach maybe 5 seconds of bad taste, and just be in Iron Man mode.
Did you also chill it beforehand and chase it with sparkling water? Those are 2 little tips that help.
Nope. You told me the tips, and I didn't even do it because I had it right there, and I was ready to go for it. So I just did it. I was like, I know it tastes bad. I'll take it.
So next up, I've been dying for you to actually take it on the basketball court and see how it affects your ability to shoot, and it might be worse. I mean, it might throw things off if you're in a different rhythm. If your rhythm is suddenly up here and you're normally down here, I mean, you need to be exactly on point when shooting. So I'm really excited to see what that does. It might not work.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think it's a perfect test. I hold the record for threes made in a minute, and shooting threes is what I teach NBA players. And so I can know, like right now, I have a rhythm and I have a feel that any shot that I shoot, I can feel the slightest variance in it. So if I'm gonna,
with or without sugar, because now that you've done both, it's your call. The glucose beforehand. Are you going to do the dual fuel or? Yeah,
I think I would do the dual fuel because I would assume that'd probably be the best for like giving it to athletes to have more VO2 max.
So few keto adapted athletes have tried it. So you're a trailblazer. So yeah, if you want to keep it simple, stupid, then just do the regular protocol of the glucose half an hour beforehand. I'm dying to see how that works with your shooting, because I can't even imagine how exact the timing needs to be and every millisecond difference. Maybe you'll be off for the first 5 minutes, but then you'll readjust your caliber, readjust everything, and start nailing it. I'd love to see you try to beat that.
That's a good idea.
3-pointing world record. I was watching it the other day, and I thought, if that guy only threw it to you a little bit, then I think you can nail one more, because he got excited towards the end when he was pushing it really hard. Like, if he only did that at the beginning.
That's the key. The rebound, the pass, and then not hitting the ground. If it just goes through the net, if I swish everyone, then I can probably get one more.
Right. Awesome. Well, anything else that I've missed as far as, feeling the end of the day? Some people have felt completely drained because they put it all out on their workout. Did you feel any of that after the workout, or? No. I mean, to be honest, like, this is one of the coolest feelings I've ever had. And I'm all about self-improvement. And to me, there's no better way to feel like this. Mental clarity, everything, talking, speaking, workout, energy. Like, it almost seems like too good to be true to me at times, but I've taken it, I've tested it, and it's amazing. Well, so I'm not just next one, and offline we're having all these other biohacking, all my other top 10 things that
man, hit me with them. I got a bunch of them too. I'll send you over some, but I want to hear everything you got.
Well, so can't wait to hear, and hopefully we'll do a follow-up.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Yep. And I'm getting you on my podcast too.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man. See you later.